Hey, click on your name in the list. If this is your first time playing, enter your name by clicking on the letters at the bottom of the screen, or type it in using your keyboard. When you're done, click Adventure Mode or Practice Mode to begin playing.
This doesn't look right.
Maybe we're missing pieces.
Or maybe we have too many.
Alert! Hacker has gone to Castleblanca. You must investigate.
We're on it, Mother B. What's this? Castleblanca with sunlight?
Hacker has put the gloom chip in a magnified beam of scorching hot sun. They'll never be able to get it.
Or us either.
What if we built an SPD and shaded the spot?
An SPD?
A solar protection device.
Great idea, Jax.
But we'll need to get the ghouls and monsters and
Zombies!
of Castleblanca to help us get what we need to build it.
Let's go.
The diner!
Hello, friends. I'm so glad you're here. This restaurant is a favorite in Castleblanca. The food is positively scary, but this sunny weather is hurting business. There's a secret entrance at the back of the restaurant that avoids the sun, but it's not easy to find. If you'll help the mummies through the back door, bet they'll give you the activating lever for the solar protection device.
Help the mummies get into the restaurant. Drop them through the trap doors so the weight on each side of the balance stays almost the same. To drop a mummy, click on it when it's over a trap door. When the difference in weight between the two sides of the balance is smaller than the number at the center of the scale, the mummies on the balance can go inside.
That's it, Inez. Drop those mummies.
You're doing great. Those mummies will be chowing down before you know it.
Wow, that's all of them. Now we've got the activating lever for the SPD. You can find it in the inventory section of the swag pad.
Well, we've got one part. We still need 5 more to build that SPD.
Dracula's castle.
Boy, you're just in time. Dracula has a cyber casket chassis which you'll need for the solar protection device. But Buzz and Delete are trying to keep him in his coffin by opening all the window blinds in his castle, letting the sunlight in. He needs your help, or you'll never see that SPD part, or the Count again. Good luck!
Help Matt use the grappling hook to close the window blinds in each room of the castle so Dracula can get out of his casket. Use the arrow keys on the keyboard to move Matt left or right. To aim the grappling hook, grab and turn the blue arrow in the green angle box. To throw the hook, click the red throw button. To change how far Matt throws the hook, click the up or down arrows in the blue distance box. To reach a window ledge, click on a window, aim and throw. When the hook just reaches, it will catch on the ledge. To move Matt to the ledge, use the left and right arrow keys. Once Matt is on a ledge, click the orange jump button at the bottom of the screen to close the window blind.
Too far. Pull back on it a bit.
Soon it'll be lights out on Hacker.
The last of them. Now we've got the Cyberchase chassis. There are some more rooms below that need to be darkened if you're up to it.
With 4 more parts, we can build the SPD to shade the gloom chip from the sun.
Castleblanca General Store.
I'm so glad you're here. The owner of this store is in big trouble. His orders of frozen goop have gone through the roof and he can't keep up with the shipping requirements. If you can help him with his orders, there's an SPD arm in it for you, and that's just what you need.
Help the store owner change the size of blocks of frozen goop to the right size for his orders. Change the size of each new block to make it fit inside the crate. If the block doesn't fit, it will melt away. Click on the lever at the end of the conveyor belt to make a new block of goop. As each new block travels down the conveyor belt, choose a grow or shrink number at the top of the screen. Then click on the zapper to zap the block to the new size.
Too small for the crate. Fits perfectly.
Fits like a glove.
Knock it off!
Fits perfectly.
Knock it off!
And that's a wrap. And you know what? We got an SPD arm for our troubles. There are always more orders to be filled. You want to stick around for a bit?
Three parts found. 3 to go.
The eerie end.
Thank goodness you're here. We've been planning the harvest ball for months, but this sunny weather has fried the circuits at the Erie Inn. That means no light for the disco ball. No disco ball equals no disco, right? If you can find some way to get the disco ball working, I'm sure the dance leader would hand over the micro-grabbit. Use the mirrors on the walls to direct the light towards the disco ball. To select a mirror, click on it. Use the buttons under the cage to rotate the mirror and change the path of light. Bounce the light from mirror to reach the disco ball. Click on the switch at the side of the screen to turn on the light. Click on it again to turn off the lights so you can rotate the mirrors.
Careful not to shine the light on the dancers.
You're really close. Watch out for the monsters. Try not to hit them with the light.
You've almost got it.
What a party! These monsters are looking for 2 more dances. Work your magic for them again, would you? That's a lot of dancing. Nicely done. The monsters have given us a micro-grabbit for the SPD. Well, I'm exhausted, but these monsters want to dance some more. Should we keep going?
We're getting close, guys. 2 more parts and we're good to go.
Castleblanca Slime Pool.
I was afraid you'd never arrive. Our annual diving competition is today. There was no way to reschedule it. The water level at the Castleblanca slime pool is normally set by rainfall. But as you can see, there hasn't been much rain lately. What with the weather chip disappearing, we need your help. I've heard you're building something to rescue the chip with. We can give you the SPD undercarriage if you help us. I know that will come in handy.
The divers need the right amount of water in the pool to score a perfect dive. To find the right depth for a diver, multiply the dive depth by the diver adjustment. Change the depth of the water by adding or removing monsters from the pool.
You needed more water for that dive.
level right, and you used the fewest monsters possible. Way to go!
Keep up the good dives!
Water looked pretty good to me on that one. You had the water level right, and you used the fewest monsters possible. Way to go!
One more perfect dive to go! Way to go! The monsters are so glad that they could go ahead with the competition. They've given us the SPD undercarriage. It'll be kept in the inventory section of the squack pad. What a great event! Why not stay and help out with the dives some more?
One more part to find. Hacker doesn't know who he's dealing with.
The Moors!
Great, you're here! Some residents of Castleblanca have been planning a hang glider trip away from here. They're more anxious than ever to leave this sunny weather behind them, but they need to figure out approximately how long their trip will take so that they can determine how much food and clothing to bring. If you can help them out with this, they've got a handy solar blocker that they can pass along to you for the SPD.
Help the monsters practice their hang gliding, then use the time it takes to fly the short course to predict the time for a longer course. Use the up, down, left, and right arrow keys on the keyboard to fly the monsters through the short course. After the flight, a calculation screen will help you tell how long it will take to fly the long course by using the time from the short one.
Keep it up! You're gliding like a pro!
Cold air collects over water, and cold air makes you drop quickly. Be careful.
To compare the short and long courses, click and drag the pink dot at the end of the line to double its length. Do this again until the copies are the same length as the long course line.
Why not try to better your time?
Way to go! We've got everything we need to build the SPD. Now let's get that weather chip!
The town square.
Find the area of each window and make curtains to help a Castleblanca resident hide from the sunlight. To use an item, drag it to the spot where you want to use it. Measure the height and width of each window. Next, drag the correct math symbol onto the bottom box below the window to find the area. When you've found the area, drag the fabric onto the window to make the curtains. Click the hint button for part of the solution, but if you do, you'll lose an item from your inventory and you'll have to go get it again. That's right! You can use the ruler to measure the top or bottom edge of that window, because the window is flat and its edges are straight. Excellent! With the area of the window, you cut the exact amount of fabric needed for this window. You did it! You made curtains for all the windows. Now our light-fearing friend can get back to his regular schedule. Two alchemists want to turn lead pieces to gold and split it equally between them. Use the items in the lab to put the lead into two groups so they each have the same amount of lead. To use an item, drag it to the object on the table that you want to use it with. Good job! By putting the lead into two identical containers so the water level rose to the same level in each, you've divided the lead equally.
Hacker's Castle!
Use the parts you've collected to build the solar protection device and rescue the gloom chip from Hacker. Click on a part to select it.
Way to go, Inez!
Now to put the gloom chip back in the tower where it belongs. We did it!
You know, that was so much fun. I wouldn't mind helping the Castleblancans all over again.
Why not? It's such a wonderfully gloomy day.
These sunglasses must be too... Oh no, where did the sun go?
Don't look at me. I didn't do anything to it, boss.
Oh, it's gloomy again. Those Earth kids have done it again.
Does that mean no swimming this afternoon?
Don't you want to play again? I do!